Hello, my friends. How are you guys? Welcome back. So, I'm super excited to be back. As you can see, I still haven't figured out everything yet. Uh, I had really bright in my face. So, as the title said it, tutorial adventure. So, we left off Monday doing the tutorial. We made a whole new character, House of Inferno. We're gonna continue today with the tutorial and then have some fun. Um, I keep forgetting, have to move the camera, or not the camera, but the microphone closer. I'm not used to the new setup. I used to just have a headset with built-in mic. In my absence, I decided to do some upgrades and upgrade my PC, upgrade my mic. So it's fun. Um, the only thing I just forgot is my streaming blanket. Weird. But that's okay. We're gonna have some fun. Um, I'm gonna call Mr. Inferno in here for a second because I believe I have no game sound. You guys might hear the game, but I don't. It might be really, really in the background. So I don't like pushing the buttons. Now, again, if the lights bother you, let me know. I don't want to cause any issues. I will happily turn them off and that kind of stuff. It's all work in progress. We're trying to figure it out. So, but I'm excited. It's been fun to be back in here, do the tutorial with you guys. Again, Monday stream will show you how to set up and create a new character. So if you want to go look back, don't do it now though. Uh, and then today we're going to continue wherever we left off and just see where it takes us. I'm going to ask Mr. Inferno real quick about the in-game sound. And send them a message. So again, since Monday, if you missed it, I discussed the fact that I have a lot of junk on my desk. I actually cleaned it up. Very proud of myself. And then I had a funny after action kind of brief with Mr. Inferno that I will tell you about in a minute because I just heard him come in.
What? The game?
I love in-house tech support. So I couldn't actually hear the game, and while doing that, I do want to hear the game because I kind of listen with what you guys hear and that kind of stuff. So we are continuing on with the tutorial. If you're new here and you didn't know yet, I've been playing Eve since 2006. Mystic Dark Angel was born January of 2007. That's my actual main character, Mystic Dark Angel. And House of Inferno character, we made that on Monday together. And now we're just going to continue the adventure of going on this little tutorial. All right, so
The
let's get
opportunities
going.
available to you have been organized into 4 career paths. Enforcers work for New Eden's factions, fighting off pirates and other threats. Explorers investigate the cluster's hidden corners, hacking systems and uncovering secrets. Soldiers of fortune band together to fight other capsuleers in the lawless reaches beyond high security space. Industrialists turn a profit by harvesting the materials and building the machines that make life in space possible.
Choose the path you want to explore first. Your choice won't limit you, and you can explore as many different paths as you like.
All right, so like I said, sorry, in the previous stream, I'll be quiet when they talk. I'll play the videos. Like, we're gonna go take every step of the time. So let's play this.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
Cool video. So I am originally a PvP / PvE player. I never had the patience for mining. I'm not smart enough to start Build-A-Bear. So, you know, I've been a fighter, and I've been about strategics and brawling. I used to be an FC. I've been a vice CEO of a major alliance. I've been head of HR. I've been a diplomat. I've pretty much done it all in Eve. Like, I won Eve. And why did I come back? Because I love Eve. That's simple.
I've always loved sci-fi and the idea of being right on the edge of discovery and frontiers of space. And doing exploration in Eve allows me to do all of that stuff. You get to go to places in space which are dangerous and unknown. That threat is what makes it a challenge. It's all part of exploration. It's not knowing what kind of profession it's going to lead me to or what kind of activity it's going to inspire me to follow. It's perfect to give you a taste of what Eve's got to offer.
So I love these little videos. They did a great job.
When there's a big war going on somewhere in the universe, this is where my corporation comes in. We're a 5-man operation. We specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted chips in bulk. Some of us are going to be specialized in mining or keeping an eye on the stockpiles. And these primary resources, they will be picked up by someone else to refine into components that you can start using for manufacturing. It's a special kind of fun setting up the entire process. I think what makes industrialists different is they're not driven by conflicts. What they do is absolutely key for everything else that happens in the universe. Like, there would be no combat if there was no ships being built.
That's super cool too.
The main reason that we hunt, we're looking for the good fight. There's no fun in having 25 people destroying one ship when you know that there's 40 other people, 2 jumps out, and they want to kill you. The excitement that comes with trying to lock everyone that's taking damage. You're constantly cycling between ships, getting locked and shot at. The more ships they bring, the more we can kill. I keep coming back to EVE Online because it's allowed me to create my own story and who I want to be in game. You get to decide if you're going to be the good guy or the bad guy on a daily basis. It's ruthless. It's EVE.
Love all the videos. Love all of them. So, yes, I know I am not a Omega currently. I'm gonna get that done, of course, but you know, in the meantime, we can keep going. So, good Lord. Okay, so I've never actually been around during the freelance job. So, it's pretty cool to see. should we just like YOLO into? Let's see what this is. Sorry. Prelim, blah blah blah. Your contribution. Okay, so this is any plus. See, this is where Mr. Inferno comes in handy. Where? You know what? Hello? Okay, so Tenebris Initiative invites all Caps Lair to join our public support program aimed at helping new players and recruiting future members. We are a Wormhole Corporation. Oh, okay. So I have never... done that, so we're just gonna go ahead and unassign that. So cool. We're gonna see what else she got for us. So are we gonna try Enforcer or Soldier Fortune or... Okay, so that's
The
cool.
main reason that we
Sorry, didn't mean to push that. Okay, so now it makes sense. So another video.
Finding friends to fly with opens up a whole new realm of experiences and adventures in your EVE journey. Players can form their own corporations and work together towards shared goals. These corporations can even band together into alliances, some of which are massive with tens of thousands of members. Finding a corporation that's right for you can greatly enhance your experience and give you the support you need to survive and thrive amidst the dangers of New Eden. Most corporations in EVE specialize in certain styles of gameplay, often shaped by the space in which they live. As you look for a group that suits your interests, consider the type of space that most interests you and look for corporations that call those places home. High-sec corporations tend to focus on PvE gameplay styles, such as mission running, mining, and industry. However, this doesn't mean that PvP doesn't occur for those in high-sec corporations. Groups that build structures become vulnerable to declarations of war from other player groups, and may find themselves fighting to protect their assets or even going on the offensive to attack their rivals. Some high-sec corporations even make criminal ganking of others a way of life, frequently losing their ships to Concord, but often taking their targets down with them. Corporations which call low security space home often find themselves involved in small-scale PvP engagements, either through faction warfare or general piracy. Those corporations which are enlisted in a faction's militia will often work together to conquer space for their faction, while others may focus on a criminal life, working to free innocent passers-by from their ships and take whatever valuable loot they had on board. As with any space, there may also be corporations which aren't as PvP focused, instead preferring to avoid conflicts when they can and profit from the space around them. However, sometimes a fight simply cannot be avoided. Null security space is divided into two types, NPC and sovereign space. NPC space is owned by NPC corporations and cannot be claimed by players. Corporations here tend to be smaller and often similar in lifestyle to low security pirate groups. Sovereign nullsec, on the other hand, is home to massive player empires, which frequently come into conflict as they vie for dominance and control of star systems. Corporations and their alliances which make their home in Sov Null will often find themselves defending or attacking space in large fleets. If you're interested in participating in massive fleet fights, look for a well-established nullsec group to join. Many of these groups are happy to take on newer players. Even the smallest frigate can turn the tide of a major battle. And lastly, some groups choose to make their homes in wormhole space. Wormholes offer unique challenges as the routes to and from wormhole systems are regularly shifting and need to be scanned down. and local chat does not show potentially hostile players who may be lurking nearby. Because of this, ambush attacks from cloaked ships are common, and pilots need to always be on guard. Structures anchored in wormhole space also drop all of their content upon destruction, so evictions are common as attackers invade wormholes seeking to steal the defenders' belongings. The brutality of wormhole life can make it tough to get started as a new player, but there are some corps which will be happy to show you the ropes, if you're brave enough. Once you have an idea of the type of group you're interested in joining, it's time to start the hunt. Corporations try to advertise themselves through many channels in and out of game, so there is not necessarily a best way to go about finding one. It's recommended you search around multiple channels and try to find the best corporation for you. In-game, corporations can list recruitment advertisements which you can search through. To view recruiting corporations in-game, click on the Neocom menu in the top left-hand corner of the screen, go to Social, and then click on Corporation. In the Corporation window, you then want to click on the Recruitment tab and then on Search. Here you can find a list of recruiting corporations. Carefully tune the search results to fit what you're looking for. You can choose types of gameplay that interest you, the type of space you'd be interested in living in, your language, playtimes, and even how large you would like the corporation to be. You can then click through the various advertisements on the right-hand side of the window to reveal a bit more about them. If you want to chat a bit with a group before joining or have any questions about a corporation, many groups have public channels where you can chat with recruiters. Just show info on a corporation and check their bio for a link. Corporations also advertise out of game through venues such as the official EVE forums or the EVE Jobs subreddit. Feel free to check these resources out. You can even just chat with other pilots you've interacted with in-game and ask for suggestions. Once you've found a corporation you want to apply to, be sure to double check their advertisement for details on their application process. It's not unusual for EVE corporations to request applications to be submitted out of game via third-party tools, particularly for larger corporations, as this allows them to more easily authenticate you into the various tools and IT services the group uses. Some of the IT services large alliances employ rival those of real-world corporations. In this example, you can see us logging into EVE HR, a third-party application management system used by many EVE corporations. Once you've been approved and invited to a corporation, congratulations! You can accept the invite by opening the corporation window in-game, clicking the Recruitment tab, and then clicking the My Applications tab. Once you join the corporation, be sure to review all of the introductory material they provide in the welcome mail you receive in-game, set up any IT services they make use of for communication, and start getting to know your new corp mates.
They did a freaking incredible job. This was all not available when I started playing EVE. I'm very jealous. I had to learn it all by just doing and failing and getting blown up and that kind of craziness. Y'all are lucky. No. EVE has come a very, very, very long way, and I love seeing them make progress. I know not everything is progress, some is setbacks, but it's beautiful. There's so much availability for learning how to play the game, learning how to prevent from more bad things to happen. To kind of eliminate the bad experience. Now, we got forged by fire in this game. Like, we have dealt with it all. That's story time for another time. But yes, it's amazing to see that there is so much available for people to have that and to enjoy, learn at their own pace and watch videos and do all of that. Like, I'm impressed. Oh, send an EVE mail. Okay, so rewards 25,000 is send an email to another one. So sorry. So I forgot that this one, I don't actually have any mail. So I can safely open it. Now on my main character, I still have Eve mails from 2007. And also things that, I wouldn't just throw people's name out there. But yeah, I have a lot of Eve mails still saved, even from players that are no longer in Eve. I can definitely show you in a minute more about that. So let's send an email to Jocelyn Inferno. To Jocelyn Inferno. Hi. What you guys think? Hi from all of us on stream. There you go. Oh, look at that. We made money. 25K, baby. We're going to be balling. So super cool. So you can do all that. Join the corporation. Just not happening. We're going to go through the tutorial. I'm going to be alone. I love that. Go take a plate. Send the message in chat. Okay, we can do this. So cool. 161 people in there. So let's go. Let it be that House of Inferno. Also has their own channel. Look at that. So send that. There we go. Look at that. More money made. Whoop whoop. I love it. Okay, so we said that. So as you can see, it's super easy. I just chose things that we know so I can kind of show you guys how and what. I also don't want people to freak out because they don't know the character and that kind of stuff. So it's a great way. And as you can see, there's a lot going on here. So we're going to go to contacts and we're going to add a contact and we'll do it again. We're going to see if we can find Jocelyn. No, I can't quite. Oh, we didn't find him. Jocelyn, where are you? It might not be because. Oh, maybe here. Maybe I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. 100%. Let's not talk about it. Kind of rude that he has you still on neutral. I'm gonna do him as a blue because obviously if I mark him red he might get a little upset. Look at that. We already made 75K without leaving the station. So super cool. I will not be doing those. I'm just saying. Okay, so, sorry. So we got all of these. We got certified plans. So I'm not really an explorer. But if we gotta pick something, huh? So actually gonna have to buy things. Okay. So skill board missing 4 over there, and I can train this. Skill book missing. It's kind of like intimidating when you see things like Scalable Missing 18. Kind of like, kind of like, yeah, no. So we're gonna figure that out. Enforcer, a bounty hunter, the Punisher. Start training. Yes. I do love PvP and PvE. I never got into mining, actually. I don't know. If there's a miner watching this or eventually watching this, please tell me, one, how you do it. Two, why you like it so much. Why aren't you banging your head against the damn desk? Like, just having to do it for now, I'm already like, do I have to? Do I have to do this? I love the agent. Oh, there's no agents here? That's kind of boring. We claimed everything. We did everything. There's freelance jobs. Like, how do you guys pick your jobs? But please, if you're a miner, please enlighten me. How do you not get bored? Do you sit there the whole time, or do you just start mining and you go do something else? Or like, what makes you choose mining? And I ask this truly because I want to know. Because I never got into it, but I'm always open to new things. And I would love to learn and love to understand what you guys like about it. I love PvP because of the strategic and the work that goes into it, and being able to battle somebody else. I've learned in EVE one-on-one PvP where it was supposed to be a one-on-one. And, when Buddy started losing from a girl, he had help. I've led fleets, I've won fleets, I've lost fleets. So yeah, I love PvP and PvE to support that habit. But yeah, mining. And then builders. How you doing? Are you okay in your station? So builders, mad respect to you both, miners and some do mining for the reliable source. Thank you, Wax. Capital others seek through market independence, and few truly like mining just by the sake of gaming. Now, are you a miner, or you're like me, PvP, PvE? We love blowing up everything that gets built for us. I love that. That is such a great insight. Yes, I do know that mining can make you like mass capital. It's a very appealing part. But again, PvP is what supports my PvP habits. So I've been very fortunate to lose less than I make, I guess. But yeah, and mining, I don't know. Now, if when I was in the corporation, if we needed to mine, if I'm gonna ask people to mine for war or whatever, I was always there with them, be it a mining ship, be it a battleship to protect the fleet. One way or another, I was always there with them. I wouldn't ask somebody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. But man, I really have sat behind my desk like, oh my God, this is so boring. So yeah, it's definitely interesting how people have that mindset. I know one of the guys that we've been friends with for give or take 20 years, also an Eve player. He is a hell of a logistics guy. That man, oh, I can't. When it comes down to the drop, like we're moving war, or we need to move in supplies or that kind of stuff, he is the man to talk to. And I won't reveal his name because I didn't ask permission for that, so I'm not going to say his name. But he is very, very, very good at what he does. And that's even an understatement. At the moment, I'm moon mining with my corp, mostly do it for the capital, for a nester. Okay, so that is a freaking awesome goal. All right, so I applaud you for that. Now, moon mining is a whole different ball game than regular mining, right? I don't know if you mind too much to talk about it. I'm not all too familiar with the concept of moon mining. I know that it exists. I know people do it. I have watched people do it, and the amount of detail and work and adjustments you guys have to make, like, I applaud you guys. How do you know when to do what? I know Eve will tell you, like, but you still got to use your own brain. How do you decide, like, okay, here's where I'm going to move mine, and this is what I want, and now I need this much? Like, I applaud you guys for doing that, because moon mining is even a bigger deal than regular mining. You don't just wheel up. And that's so exciting. I love that he or she, sorry, I cannot assume either one, but this person, I'm sorry, is sharing their experience. I love that because you learn so many new things. Yeah, moon mining require a proper station. Moon orange worth far more than standard belt mining. Now, did you start in the game, if I may ask? And you don't have to answer. Don't ever feel the pressure you do. I love asking questions. But did you start in Eve as a miner, or was it more something that came along on the way? Yeah, there's a lot of work to moon mining. I already thought regular belt mining was stressful, but these guys are the true MVPs in the game, because without those moon materials, there's a lot of things you can't do anymore. Again, I grew up in the Eve of you can mine everything in a belt and you can build your ships and that kind of stuff. That Eve is gone. That Eve has left the building, or in this case, space. So you're definitely seeing the goal. The game has evolved as much as it has. It's incredible. Being around as long as I have been, it's like watching a kid grow up. But forever stay a kid, because there is no growing ups in Eve. I'm sorry. But it's so much fun. Okay, so we did all this. It's so cool to meet some people that want to do some of this stuff. We're going to undock for a minute and see what's going on. So for those, before I undock, I'll walk you guys through some of the more stuff. So the Loyalty Point Store, the LPS, one of my favorite places back in the day. I don't know if it's still as good as what we could get back then, but always loved it. Always loved it. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you kind of can see. But, there's a lot of options. I would absolutely buy some of this stuff. Now, the outfits and stuff, come on. Is it really that much ask? But they got some good stuff. I remember when I had so much LP that I bought all my items out of here, like my implants and that kind of stuff. Like, not the same anymore. So apparently you can't see anything if you don't have anything. So sorry about that. Ship insurance. If you're not familiar with it, you have, hello, I love how it says you have nothing worth insuring. Things. I do have some stuff worth insuring, just not on this account because I made this with you guys on stream. So what you see is what I have. Yes, I could transfer assets and ask from my actual character, but I'm not. We said we're going to do this together from the beginning, so that's what we're doing. So apparently I have nothing worth insuring. I became a minor to get IS, but ain't that bad. You still have room for fitting, depend on your needs. I like that. It's a great way, though, to make IS. Now, do you adventure out? Do you stay in a certain area? I don't need to know your location, of course, but do you stay in high sec? Do you go to 0-0 more or unhappy in between? Or do you go wormholing? Because, you can go in so many places in EVE. It's the best part. You can find a little bit of everything everywhere. But, again, with mining, there are a lot of specific items that bring that value to the table that people need. We just seen the big war happen, and that requires a lot of ships and wonderful miners like them to provide those materials to build the ships and that kind of stuff. So, war is like the golden time. It's like the golden time. So it's it's good to know where to go. And what is your tip for new miners? Like, what is the absolute don't do this because every miner in EVE will hate you? All right. Industry, blueprints. I don't have blueprints on this account. And yes, I do own blueprints. Don't worry. I do have blueprints. Do I manufacture? Absolutely not. But I still have blueprints because I used to, back in my day, blueprints were super affordable. So we would buy them for the corporation and that kind of stuff. Keep them going. We would run copy for members. We would never give out the original, of course. Run copies for members for free and that kind of stuff. And we would exchange with fellow corporations in the Alliance. Like, oh, I have this blueprint that you really need, and you have that one that I need. So we would just swap copies, and it would save everybody a lot of money and doing each other favors. There are some basic with fellow miners, like never mind the same rock that fellow miner. Amen. That is the biggest thing I learned in 2007 when somebody explained EVE. Do not mine the same rock as somebody else because everybody hates that. Okay? Don't be that person. Do not cross streams. Or in this case, lasers. Do not cross lasers. This thing, no. I totally, it's like being in somebody's personal space, in their bubble. You got one rock, dude, there's a whole belt with rocks. Go find your rock. Like, I get that. I agree with that. Keep your space. All right, fittings. You guys all know it. Obviously, mine doesn't have anything, as the insurance company just told me. But, as your ship grows, as you become more evolved and scaled up and more trained, your ships get bigger and better, your fittings get bigger and better. And if you're in a corporation, they will have already pre-made fitting plans. But I always say, don't be scared to adventure out. Give it a try. Battle your buddies. Try and see what works, what doesn't work. Don't be shy. What's the worst that can happen? They're going to make fun of you for your fitting, and then you move on. Like, adventure out. Some of my best fittings came from trying. And back then we had Singularity that was open that we could test that on. And I had fittings that failed. I have fittings that improved. I have fittings that are still being used. So, hi. How are you? So it's one of those things. Don't be shy. Get into the game. Get into the brawl. Try those fits. Yes, Brambleclaw. And just have fun. Eve is still just that. It's a game. Have fun. Live your best life. Don't be an a-hole. Don't mine on the same rock. Hi. I love that. So Brambleclaw is actually, I think, our kid. And she's very excited to be here for the first time, apparently. Yep, that was her. Hi. Oh, that's cool. See, I didn't know that. So, again, the whole mining thing, not familiar. Also, if you are brand new on a venture, as example, you can join the public mining fleet on HiSec with booster and compression, which is super cool. So, you can join people, ask questions, see if you're a fit. In today's day and age, joining a corp is harder, but you also have to be able to find the right people. So if you apply to corporations and 5 say no, that's okay. You just have to find one that says yes and makes the right fit with you, because it's okay. If you're not a fit for everybody else, you don't have to fit every person. You have to just fit one. There's people that change corporations multiple times until they find the right corporation. I got very lucky in my EVE time, and I've been in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 corporations total, and 2 alliances, or 3 alliances. My bad. Yeah. There are several public fleets around the main empire system. I like that. See, I really appreciate you for walking us through that and telling us, sharing very valuable information, especially for new miners that don't know where to go, don't know what to do. It helps hearing from a fellow miner versus me, like, oh, hey, this is tutorial. Mining has just never been my strong suit, so I also don't want to lead people wrong. All right, the market, the place you will be shopping a lot. It has everything you could possibly need. Well, almost everything you could possibly need. I know some stuff you can only buy on contract, or see, I would love to buy an Erebus. So the most I've flown, yes, is Super Cap. I don't have my super cap anymore. When I quit the game for a while, I gave my capitals away and all my ships and that kind of stuff. And now I'm really sad because I have none of the big babies anymore. But super cool. But yeah, you can find a lot of stuff on here. You can find your blueprints. As you can see, there is a lot. All drop-down menus. You can buy clothing. You can buy the most important part, your ammo, your nanite repair paste. Love that stuff. Manufacturing, that's where they come in. The miners, you can buy their products, support a miner. They would really appreciate it. They are the heartbeat of EVE. So, drones for when you don't want to get too close. Ship skins. So, I'm not really a ship skin kind of gal, but I've seen some incredible designs of people. I don't know. I just like sporting the natural look. Maybe there's someday that there will be one that I'm like, yep, that's the one. I love that. That's going to be the one. So far, no. So my actual main character is still just plain Jane. And then a reprocessing plant. Again, that's where they come in. They bring in all their good venture or good start. But if you seek minor on alpha, at least you should get the pioneer. Also, if you got no capital for pioneer, you can do the ore epic arc to get it at the end. Oh, that's cool. We might have to give this a try, guys, and actually go and venture out, actually start doing some of these missions and try out all the jobs. While I already know what I do in EVE, I still want to take everybody on an adventure, so to kind of show you how everything works. So I will definitely get with you, Wax, to get familiar more on this and see if you can maybe guide me in the direct path so I don't lead astray. So, you know, all of that. Repair shop. If you need to fix your ship, it's in here. Repair items. Yeah, I knew it wasn't, but I still wanted to show you guys. So what they damage, well, how much ISK it will cost you, and it will make your ship brand new. Now if you blow it up, that's the end of it. Clone jumps, also very important. Yeah, I have none because I do not need them right now. Now, once we go on our long-term adventure, then it would be in handy. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, anything you want to share, we welcome it here. I love to share. I want to get people familiar with stuff, including the stuff. I've been gone for a little bit, so some of this stuff is also, again, new again to me. So I would love to, yeah, absolutely, post anything you want. Just keep it clean. My biggest rule in stream is in game we can all hate each other, but in chat we're all friends. There is no such thing as reds. I know that it's one of those things, you know. So just be nice. It's okay. Who hurt your feelings? Oh yeah. So now we can actually get from here. I don't know. She looks a little ill, doesn't she? I did that on purpose yesterday. Just wanted to, you know, reflect that I've been here. Yes, I want to get out. I just wanted to reflect how long I've been in EVE. The offices, always fun. We used to have one in high sec. We used to rent one. We paid monthly for it and everything. I was still here when we got to walk-in station, and it was very sad that took that away. You got contracts, delivery, and you could search for prayer career jobs. That is really good. Yeah. I hear courier jobs are good paying these days too. Way back in the day, they weren't. unless you lived in 00 or you were a runner for a major alliance in 00 and they needed you and you could freelance it. So that was always fun. All right, so I'm gonna real quick take a break, refill my cup. I'm super stoked to talk to Wax about more of this stuff because he or she got a lot of great inside information, and I hope Jocelyn will be here soon. Oh, sorry, Mr. Inferno, out of game. Will be here soon to bring us some EVE Insider. But I'm so excited. Oh, there he is. He's been hiding the whole time. That is kind of rude. Welcome, Mr. Inferno. I was not gossiping about you. But I do need a drink. I'm super excited. Wax, I appreciate you so much for sharing your insight, and I can't wait to hear more. And hopefully you don't mind I ask more questions as we go along. He was doing everything for us. I really, really, really love that. Thank you so much for being a great talker and easy to talk to and taking it. All right, we're going to be right back. Hopefully I bring Mr. Inferno too if he's done, but no promises there. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, we're back. Okay, so Wax is posting some great stuff. So if you're not reading in there, if you're watching it from somewhere else, because we're cross streaming, let me real quick take you back. So Wax is actually a miner, an experienced one, and they were sharing their experience and their knowledge, and it's been great. So I'm going to just kind of go back into that chat. So you need some. So on the conversation before the break, we were talking about, private contracts, that kind of stuff. So you need some okay capital because contracts have entry costs, cubic meters of cargo, jump distance, security status, and status on both grab station and delivery station. So all things you got to keep in mind if you want to do contract running. So very, very important. You need some capital to be able to back that up. When you accept a job, you lost the entry fee on wallet. When you finish job, entry fee are returned to you, plus what you earned for the job. So always make sure to check if the job is worth your time and effort versus pay. Very important to keep that in mind. Like, you don't have to do them, but if you do a job, if you could pick up like a couple of contracts that all go like along the way, fantastic. There's definitely a great market for it. I know some people who do that as their job in Eve. That's the only thing they do. So it's fantastic. To begin with, I would only recommend to take high-sec contracts, which they recommend that because it's your safest bet. Get familiar with the game, get familiar with the process, and then adventure out. So I really like that. All valuable information that they are posting. You also want to have both public access to both beginning and end travel tapes. And make sure you check on that. Not everybody can go everywhere. Like, I know on my main character, I can safely go to, I believe, Kaldari and Mimitar, I believe, or maybe Amara and Kaldari, but one of the two. So, make sure you don't get blown up with somebody else's contract. You also, of course, make sure you have the right ship. Like, mine couldn't haul anything in this one. Now, my actual account, yes, I do have ships that could haul some stuff. So, as an example, someone asked to deliver 100 cubic meters of good. You don't need a master hauler, as a fast frigate does the job. Oh yeah, Amar, AB here. I think I have comms open for you there, Mr. Inferno, but I don't know for sure.
I'm already here.
Oh, okay. Welcome. So for anybody who doesn't know, this is Mr. Inferno, Jocelyn Inferno in game. Fantastic other half of House of Inferno. He streams in the morning and then joins me at night. Very, very extremely knowledgeable in the world of Eve. Very accomplished too. He makes me look like a noob. I think he does it all and knows it all. Mm-hmm. Did I miss anything?
No. All of that is incorrect. I do not know anything.
That is not true. He's very knowledgeable. And he does love Eve and everything about it. So I rely on him to make sure I don't make all the stupid mistakes. But when it comes to PvP, I think I am the most YOLO person out of the two of us. He's more of the lean back, watch it, assess it. I am the let's go blow it up kind of person. Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much. I am structure and control, and you are, wealth or win.
Yes, I love PvP. I love PvP.
Yeah,
Also,
my
before I forget,
character
delivery
name is a
contracts
little
come
misleading.
on delivery boxes. Delivery boxes can only be put on your standard cargo, so no special cargo. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, I forgot about that. You can't actually use anything else. So yeah. Mr. Inferno, you sound very
Yeah.
far away.
I do?
Yes.
Well, that's a you problem, because I don't
It's
think I
always
am.
me.
Well, it just, like I said, it's still fine tuning.
Yes, true. So, Mr.
But,
Inferno, I know
what?
you have a lot of Eve knowledge. So, we are talking earlier about mining. Tell me your mining experience and knowledge. Shower us with it.
Okay, so back when we ran Interstellar Forces, the Alliance, we would do mass mining fleets so primarily we were in high sec as an alliance, dabbling in low before we took sovereignty, but we would just go system to system, belt to belt, and just suck it dry. It wasn't about the mining itself was boring, but it was about getting everybody on comms and just BSing. That's what made it actually survivable.
Yes. 100%.
Other than that, I mean, mining these days, it used to be the 7 mineral types and you could build just about anything. But now, since scarcity and since the blueprint shakeup, now you need PI for Tech 2 stuff, you need PI for structures, you need PI for super capitals, well, all capitals.
Yeah.
But you need higher level inputs for everything, making everything a lot more expensive. And it's not just, you go get this much isogen, this much Veldspar or tritanium, and you're done. No, now you got to include all this other stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot. It's a lot more involved.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Like Wax was saying earlier, because I asked them what the biggest advice that they could give a new miner. And I love this rule and I stand by it. And I don't think it has ever changed since this day I started the Eve. Do not cross lasers. Go find your own damn rock.
Yeah, I mean that's a good rule. A lot of 0-0 alliances, like okay, so I'm in Goon Swarm. So the Imperium rules, the Goon Swarm rules are, don't be a cherry picker. Don't just warp in with your 20 dudes, get the most expensive ores, and then GTFO. Be there, and if you're going to be in a belt, try to make it to where you finish said belt as well, because then that also looks bad. But the general rule is just quote unquote don't be a dick.
Now, how often does it happen within you guys' alliance? I am not in Goons. I used to be. I'm not currently. Not for any bad reason. I was just gone. How often does it happen that somebody does cherry pick, and are there any repercussions for that?
Okay, so back in the day, if you were a cherry picker, the first time you're going to get yelled at. There's kind of offenses that lead up to certain repercussions. But it used to be back in the day that if you were a habitual cherry picker, you were going to get doomsdayed. Like, you were going to get commissarred as a lesson to everybody else. Like, if you're going to be a jerk, then you're going to lose your stuff. No SRP. Now, because we're in peacetime, the ratters and the miners, more problems come up because nobody has anything else better to do because we're not in an active campaign. But now that there's an Imperium-wide Discord, people just get publicly shamed.
Okay.
And that's enough to hurt reputations and hurt souls, because that person gets publicly shamed, meaning their corporation is publicly shamed, and that's not a good look. So a lot of that stuff is taken care of in-house.
Okay. So yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that cherry picking is just ridiculous. Like, just clean up the mess, man. Won't take
Yeah,
you
pretty
that
much.
much more to be a good friend, and so it can. Because I assume if you clear the belts, it will respawn eventually, and that's still the rule. With an Eve, or
So in 0 there's actually a not upgraded system, meaning you just have sovereignty over it or no sovereignty. There's a few anomalies. There's asteroid
Yeah.
belts. However, you can tailor your sovereignty. So like if you want System A to sponsor more isogen, then you will get ore anomalies that actually have those kinds of rocks. So it's an anomaly, not an asteroid belt. And then you
Okay.
warp in, you finish it off, it despawns, and then another one will pop up.
Okay, that makes sense. So, do you still mine, or you stop mining altogether?
So pre-scarcity, so this was 2016 to 18. I was using 5 Rorquals with
Yeah.
IS Boxer, and you could basically mine enough to build yourself a super carrier in a day or 2 days if you're like going max turbo crab about it. Um, when I went on hiatus in January of 19, I sold all my Rorquals, jumped my supers out and to low sec, and then I have touched a mining laser only a couple of times, and that's just for the daily opportunity rewards.
Okay. But you moon mine, right?
So no, I do not do any type of mining. I am it. You know what? I know this sounds terrible, but I am an Ishtar spinner. I know it is very bad money, and I know that there's 1,000 other things to make 1 billion times more money. But
Yeah.
yeah, I spin an Ishtar to wait for fleets.
Okay. Yeah, Wax was telling me they make good money. They're in it for ISK right now to, for feeding other e-ventures. But
Yeah.
yeah, I I never was able to get into mining. Like, it was just one of those things where I was like, no thanks.
You
Can't get
can
into it.
basic- You can, I mean, at scale. So that's the beautiful part about mining. As long as your computer or computers can withstand it, you can absolutely scale mining as big as you want it to be, and you're basically printing ISK. As long, just keep feeding the machine. Yeah, people scale it. Like I know people that have 25 plus accounts just for mining,
Yeah.
which is absolutely nuts to me. But yeah, I mean, mining is a money machine.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I was in the meantime also looking at the map and noticed that colors now changed. Is that a setting that I have, or is this for across the board for everybody?
Okay, so you have kind of high sec selected right now. So at the bottom there, your little menu, click the little crown to the right. That's sovereignty at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Oh, yeah, it's taking a second to load up or to come to real. Okay, so that's all alliances. So the colors, it's more of like just segregation of like, okay, this is a different alliance.
Okay. So why is this all purple? He said also at
That's
the
the
moment.
region connections. Oh, the purple lines? That's
No,
your
the
route.
purple blocks. I've seen everything from blue, green, orange, red to deep red.
Oh,
Now
that.
it's purple.
So blue, green, yellow, that's high sec. Red is low sec. Or orange is low sec. Red is 0, 0.
And what's purple? This is purple.
Well, okay. Okay, yeah, that's still 0, 0. It doesn't
Alright.
look purple to me, but yes.
Yeah,
So
it's very much so purple on mine.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Blue, yellow, green, high sec. Orange, low sec. Red is That's also, well, yeah, red is your low sec, and then the purple is your 0-0. Boy, there we go.
Okay. Let's go. Also, at the moment, I am mining some glycerin zeolites and compress it. For what I know, glycerin moons are like jackpot moon, where the mineral are worth more because grant more resources when processing. So I'm not familiar with that. That would be a Mr. Inferno kind of topic because he is definitely more.
So yeah, so like you know that plagioclase,
Yeah.
scorodite, veldspar. So they renamed when they added. So there is like veldspar type 1, type 2, and that's like your concentrated veldspar, dense veldspar, and veldspar. Okay, so for some of the other mineral types, they added a bunch to give varying difficulty for gathering it, as well as where it's located and how dense it is.
Yeah.
So I don't even know a lot of it because I'm not up to date with all the mining stuff. I just know that it's a bunch of funny names.
Yes,
Somebody
yes,
smashed
that
the
I do
keyboard and
remember.
just made up
And
names.
Wax has definitely been a great resource in revealing some of the insider information on that. Again, because
Where are you off to?
Huh?
Where are you off to?
The lowest spot on the map I could find.
Oh man, and you're going in a Corvette?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Let's see how far you get, I guess.
This is the whole So I did all the tutorial stuff and we started talking about mining, and I love it because I'm getting a lot of new information because I am not a miner. I also didn't want to just sit here and station spin, I guess. You know, it's so boring. So I opened the map and I looked for the lowest point on the map, and that was this system. Sorry, where is it going? To Paragon Sol, which is the furthest
yeah.
point away from me.
You're going to Dracarys space, the Imperium.
Oh, well, I might not make it. Maybe they will see a
We'll see.
Corvette and they're like, oh, look at that sad face.
Well, Dracarys is a primarily Chinese alliance, so they're asleep right now.
Let's see if we can make it to that system tonight, hopefully. And then once we get there, if there's somewhere to dock, if not, it's okay. We're gonna open the map again. We're gonna find the highest spot, the furthest away system that is accessible, and we're gonna fly from that system all the way there next on the next stream. But this was the furthest away from my current situation ship. I didn't want to just space and station spin, so I figured, let me take everybody on an adventure while we talk about all the jobs within Eve. Now, Mr. Inferno, you're like me, PvP, PvE kind of player. You've done a lot of things. You've been a Sky Marshal. You've done that for a very long time. You were part of some of the most epic battles. You have led people in some of the most biggest and badass battles. So, you know, say that 3 times fast. What do you love most about Eve when it comes to that stuff?
Capital Warfare.
Capital Warfare? Why?
Yeah. I just love the power of jump drives, and you know, back in the day, every ship could have a Sino on it, so you had to be afraid of everything.
Yeah.
But just, you know, lighting that Sino, and then all of a sudden you've got, you know, 200 dreadnoughts like staring you in the face, or you know, couple hundred supers or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
just I love Capital Warfare, the biggest of the big. You know, the heavy hammer being dropped.
Yeah. Now, what is your proudest moment when it comes
My
to
proudest moment?
yeah, when it comes to Eve? Everybody has a moment where they're like, "Yep, that was it. I did that."
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I would say, oh man, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to come back to that because
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just wondering, Wax, I don't know how long you've been playing, but what is your, like, so far, proudest moment or accomplishment within the game that you're like, yep, I did that? Definitely curious. And
Okay.
are you planning on
I'm ready.
staying with mining, or are you going to return to whatever you were doing originally? All right, Mr. Inferno, we're ready.
Okay, this is gonna be cheesy, but marrying my recruiter in the game, that would be my biggest accomplishment. All right. My proudest moment though was
Is that he's still married
getting-
after 17 years.
Yeah. Cheesy. But
No.
my proudest moment would be getting Trojan Legion into Goonswarm.
Yes, that an accomplishment. I won't do it too loud because I don't want to, deafen everybody's ears. But yes, that definitely up there in proud moments. What is your saddest Eve moment? I know we all have them.
All right. This, man. 3 days after my Titan came out of construction, it died to Black Legion.
Yeah. Does Black Legion still exist, or are they gone?
No, Black Legion is dead. Elo Knight is actually in Fraternity.
Wow.
Yeah. He has.
That just took a turn.
Yeah, he basically won Eve. He got some really good opportunities in life, and he's been doing that, concentrating on that.
Okay. So no evilness. It's just a good kid bow out.
Yeah,
Huh.
yep. But
And
yeah,
with
so
that
I've
came
lost
the
2
fall.
Titans. The first one was really bad. In Venel, got hot dropped by Black Legion, died. The second one is because I got doomsdayed off the field by probably 25 other Titans in the Battle of X-47.
Pretty badass battle.
It was. I killed I think it was 40-something Titans that night.
Good lord. All right, that brings up the question though. Your proudest kill mail ever.
Oh,
And if you can, drop that link right there in chat.
proudest kill. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that.
I
Again,
know we
I'll be
have.
back with
I know we all have one.
Yeah, I'll get back to you because I gotta find the kill mail.
That's okay. No rush. We're gonna be here still. For another hour and a half.
Drive active.
All right, we're getting there. We're in point 4 now.
Don't burn down the house.
Who?
No, she's gonna make herself a toast and Nutella sandwich.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the unmute when I was saying
I would definitely check that bread. Like, just a
Uh,
forewarning.
that. Okay, I'll be right back.
That's been there for a while. But yeah, no, I'm definitely curious. What is your proudest moment in Eve, people? Let us know in chat, in YouTube, or wherever you're watching this. Let us know what is your proudest and your saddest Eve moment. We all have one. So for those who don't know yet, that missed it on Monday. So obviously I returned. Shamefully, I also have to take a leave of absence come next week. I will not be streaming next week at all. I'm having, I am streaming on Monday. Sorry, I stand corrected. I'm streaming on Monday. I won't stream for a few days after that because I'm having surgery on the 9th and I won't be able to sit. So, unless you guys want to all just come hang out on my couch, I have to shamefully take a few days to recover and then hopefully return fast after that. But Mr. Inferno will still be streaming, so don't you worry. He will be here in the mornings, and then hopefully maybe sometimes he feels funky and go do it at night too. So don't go too far. Make sure to hit that follow button. We do a lot of fun giveaways, different things than you're used to. Like I see a lot of giveaways. We tend to do like, Eve shirts and that kind of stuff, like random stuff. Quite small, but I was on a griffin with mining fleet on Spice Place and get ganked by a massive ship, and somehow I managed to ECM him by enough time for the mining fleet to escape. I died, but I saved so many fellows. That makes you a freaking hero. When you sacrifice yourself to save all your miners, that makes you a hero. That's a great, proud moment. Like, you will forever be known as the guy like, oh, we all got away because of them. So freaking incredible. All hail. That is absolutely amazing. So we're going to try it. We're going to see how far we get. Up there is the kill board message. We're going to look at it. Sword Dragon Resiliency. Holy bananas. Expensive.
Yeah, that was that battle was the first of 2 that was killing the stage and keep star for NCPL. And so the first one is the one that I was at when we were stationed in Germany. But being there, that was Sword Dragon's avatar, his boosting Titan for the whole fleet.
That is, yeah, I can understand why you're very proud of that one. I would be too. So we are now in 0.2. And so far, so good. And are we a little nervous? A little bit.
They should be. Like, you don't got local open or anything. You're
Nope.
just YOLO.
I
like,
don't
just
want
all
to
the way.
see nothing. I don't want to. I think it's more. Me opening local right now is more of a comfort for Mr. Inferno and the stream than it is for me. I'm just like, YOLO. I'm just trying to make it there. Maybe I should just drop in every local my Twitch stream. What you guys think? Is that allowed or not?
I mean, it's allowed, yeah. Cringe. No, I'm kidding. No, it's allowed.
I don't care. All right. Will it take that way or? Let's
No.
see.
You have to. You have to actually make a. Well, I don't know if you can post. A
Well, there we
URL.
go.
Yeah, you can post a URL.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna for people that don't know how to type. There you go. Every time I'm gonna do it when I jump out of system, so that way people can yell at me. And just traveling through. Yeah, I probably should add, like, in my bio that this is a new character because of that. Cool. We'll do that later. That this character is purely for, this adventure. I didn't even think of that until now. And I was like, oh, I probably should have put that in my bio. I promise you people, I've been playing Eve. I just have random train of thoughts. I think it drives Mr. Inferno absolutely up the wall sometimes. I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. He isn't. He's a very not.
Nice.
Well, I'm not wrong.
No, but I mean, geez.
He's
there's probably better
I'm
ways.
a glass full kind of girl, not even a half glass full kind of girl.
Yeah, she's too positive. Like I can't deal with it. Like, the glass is like overflowing at all times. There's not a sad moment, and it ticks me off. But yeah, I can't be that positive. For me, I have to think about the negative first, and then hopefully it goes the other direction.
He does. He does. But that's what makes the wheels turn around here at the House of Inferno. And he plans and over plans, and I just go, yellow!
Yep.
I am the ultimate definition of kumbaya.
Ain't that the truth?
Like, don't shoot me. I'm just traveling through. I'm gonna help. Man, this thing either not moving or I'm just that slow.
It's because you're using the MWD.
No, that I helped to get out of there. Show info. Hello.
Oh boy. You are brave, I'll give you that.
Well, let's see how far we get. If needed,
Yeah, I'm curious.
if needed, I will keep playing pot naked.
I mean, I'm just worried about bubbles.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I'm just going to be the most hated and obnoxious person right now by posting our channel as I go, because why not? But I'm literally just going to try and see if I can make it all the way there. If not, then not, and we'll try again later. If I do, then if we have enough time, let's see how far we can get all the way back up. I think that's the positive side of me that annoys him so much.
Yes.
Yes. Now, what's on your Eve wish lists right now? Like, what is your
My Eve
next?
wish list?
This is what I would like to get.
You know what? I don't want to sound rude, but I have the things that I want.
There's nothing rude about that.
I mean, I have everything that I need. I have one of every Doctrine ship. I have my Dreads, my Carrier, my Super, Titan, Fax. I thought about maybe like making the goal for a Vanquisher, but that's a really
Ooh.
expensive kill mail.
How much are they going for now?
So it's the BPC for it is, let's just say, I don't know the current price, but it's definitely like $500 billion ISK.
Oh, and that's what's for PPC.
Yeah, that's just for the BPC. That's not the ship. That's just to look at that little one-run copy.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some lucky
Yeah.
ducks out there that still have the originals. That is fearing mighty wealthy these days.
Well, see, that's something that you get with loyalty points, like the Vanquisher, the Moloch, so like farming Garistas LP to be able to get it and stuff like that.
Yeah, we talked
but-
about that earlier.
It'd be nice. I mean, but it ultimately it'd be a really expensive kill mail, and honestly, it's not much better than an Erebus. So it's not a. If I was gonna want anything, it would be a Trillion ISK. If I had a Trillion ISK, then I would consider myself
Still poor.
Okay. Well, probably compared to some people, yeah. Yeah, like there's somebody I know personally that has like 3.9 trillion.
Huh. Just
Yeah.
ah.
Just casual from doing a metric absolute crap ton of mining.
That is
Well,
incredible. Mining, there you go. That's Wax's goal. It's become a trillionaire off of mining. So I'm
What about
really
you?
going to see how far I can make it. Going through 00 and just posting this link everywhere along the way in my little Corvette. See, now I can say I own the Corvette. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Mic drop.
What's your what would you want?
See, I don't think there is actually anything. I've done a lot of things for me. If I really want something, it would be my Knicks again. I really like my Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want a Knicks again. I'm not really, it's not really the Rockefeller of things or wanting the big stuff. But yeah, I'm a Knicks. I would love to have a Knicks again. I used to have one. Not anymore.
Yeah.
It didn't blow up either. Don't worry, people. I didn't lose the Knicks. I've never lost the Capitol. I don't think. No, I would have remembered that if I lost the Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That one went to, that one got gifted away. So yeah, I would love to have a Knicks again. But in order to do all this and own one again, I probably should decide first what I'm going to do in Eve again. Not just, visit every point of the map, but also figure out if I want to rejoin the Alliance/Corporation or that I just want to be my own entity or that I want to, I gotta figure out, and we're gonna figure it out on stream all together, and we're gonna fail, and we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna cry, but we're gonna get there.
Well, I'm going to use this public platform to say that it would be interesting and awesome to see you take Trojan Legion, back to its glory, or the
Yeah.
creation of an alliance, because there are not very many female leaders in Eve. And I've seen you as a vice CEO of a very successful alliance. I definitely think you could be a contender. Yeah, I mean, you're good, but I think that with some time, and if you decide to really get into it again, you could be great.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I wanna do all that again.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a
I do.
time sink though.
Yeah, well, that's the best part about Eve. There is no time. There is always time for something and everything. You can do it all in your own time and pace.
Yeah.
Yes, I did love doing what I did. But I also think that I love right now just taking everybody on an adventure. Like, this is the most random adventure, okay? I was like, oh, hey, look, it's the map. Oh, hey, look, that's the furthest point. Oh, guess what? We're going on the furthest point travels. With no rhyme or reason or thinking like, oh, yeah, all the evil people along the way, and I'm a freaking neutral, and probably everybody's shitting their pants right now. Oh my God, there is a neutral in system. Don't worry, people, because I'm just in a Corvette. I am just traveling through. I'm just trying to make it to the last stop. I'm not here. Like, I can mind you to death, but I am not your frenemy. I am no threat to anybody. I'm probably the saddest thing in 00 right now, to be honest. There's somebody that probably just got pot killed and is like, nope, Mystic is more sad than me. So, you know, I'm just saying. I think Mr. Inferno just was like, you know what? I don't know her.
No, I'm curious to see how far you make it.
I know, me too.
It's also, I mean, once you actually get into zero, oh, you're in Drakara space right now. Yeah, you're being reported probably, in every intel channel in the South. You are the biggest threat of every alliance right now.
I know. And I am in a Corvette, so I am no threat. I'm just trying to make it to that last system, the lowest, the furthest away point from where I was born. And I'm making everybody along the way shit their pants because, oh my God, there is a neutral.
Pretty much.
And the worst part is because this character is, what, 2 or 3 days old? Oh, that might be somebody like scouting for goons or for, PL or that kind of stuff. No, sorry to disappoint. It's just me. There is no other but me. People watching the stream, yeah, they could use. I don't think there's anything on my stream that's useful for your endeavors. It's beautiful down here. Like, look at the skies. Like, as soon as we jump this gate, I will definitely take a second to show you guys. To zoom out a little bit and show you guys 00 space. Look how cool this is. Like, even the pirates and the rats don't. Oh, yep. They can't hit me. They missed. I'm too small. So look at that. Look how beautiful the sky is in 00. You don't get those stars in Hysac, okay? It's like city life and country living. Yeah, can't argue that one, can ya?
No, not really.
He didn't also think of that comparison, so. The fact that the pirates and the rats on gate attacked me is kind of sad. Because all it said, it missed. That's the more insulting part. It's not that I was getting locked and shot at. It was, oh, we missed. Like, really? How to make a person feel worse about their ship than that? Way to go. Way to go. What are they called now? FC.
Yeah. Good old Fenris.
I love how that. We're gonna get there. 21 more jumps. Let's see how far we get.
Yeah.
At this point, somebody is gonna shoot me out of the sky. So it was, I believe, when we started, 45 or 46 jumps total. More like Animal Crossing in the Wild West. I like that. That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
So I wait till I'm almost at gate, and then I spam the link real quick. I am doing this very tactful. It's going to be a whole lot of pissed off people, but I'm just hoping that they see it, so that way they know I am no harm. Oh, man, got a bit rate drop. Oh, that's a lot of people. Did you die? Well, might be the part where I die. Did it drop again? Oh, if my internet dropped again.
No.
Oh,
So far
okay.
you've been
It's
fine.
unstable, so just like me. It's okay.
Are you talking about on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that one.
Okay.
It's the one in OBS that you got to look at.
Okay. Oh, please get through the gate. Please stay through the gate. Please. There you go. Jump. Hurry up. See? I dropped it off for them too. I'm literally just, my main goal is not that, people come watch. It's that come watch and see I'm no tread. I am just traveling through. I'm just trying to survive the last 19.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
no
that's,
harm. I am no scout. I bet they are wired these promo boy around here. I know. Well, might as well, right?
You're in a good time zone to go down there. I mean, DC is mostly asleep right now.
I hope so, because and plus, when you see a Corvette, you would literally be like, "That's not even worth the kill mail." I am literally just going there and then turning around and make my way to the highest point until the end of stream. Which that should be a lot of jumps. I'm curious. Map. So... Tennel would be the highest. 69, 70. Yep, right there. Tennel. E-Tech 7.
It's a good system, too.
Yep, and that's the furthest away point. That's where we will be flying to. That's the furthest away from here. It's 70 jumps. So obviously we're not going to make 70 jumps beforehand. But we are going to see how far we make it. And this is freaking hilarious. But yeah. We're gonna just see where this takes us. Main bank, 12.3 million. Do you think he would be mad if I just, hang out?
Yeah,
reserve. So what's the reserve bank?
So you have the main bank, which every 2 hours and 45 minutes it does a payout to anybody that contributes, right?
Okay.
So in the system there, you see on the Encounter Surveillance survey, or Encounter Surveillance, you can go in there and you can take the main bank in that 2 hours and 45 minutes. So like right now it says 12.3 million. So you can go in there and steal it. The main bank, you need a key for to be able to go in there and unlock it. It's a very expensive key. Not many people ever try to do it.
Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. I never seen it that way, so I'm just, figured I would ask. Oh, run. Run. They got some good, rats here. Just saying. $16 more jumps. This was the shortest one so far. I'm just saying. This was the shortest one so far. So what we're doing is where I was born. Obviously, this is not my main character. This was the character we made on Monday and got dressed and we got to the tutorial and everything. And we did everything, all of that. We got familiar with it. We got a chance to talk about mining and building and PvP, PvE. And then I was like, yeah, I can keep station spinning while we're talking, or I can just go to the lowest point of the map from where I'm born, and let's see how far I get. So if anybody that, is along the way is watching it, I am no harm or threat. I am just flying through to the lowest point of the map to then make all the way to the top of the map. So, no threat here. But so far, so good. We made a 30 out of our 45 jumps. I believe it was 45 or 46, one of the two. But just making my way through, no harm. I'm not here to inflict pain. I am just dropping the link. But some people enjoy hunting flies with cannons for the sake of blood. I know. My teeny tiny Corvette is definitely the worthy kill mail. It has all of the I came with these items. Like, there is not even anything on there that I changed out. It was all given to me to give it a try. Freaking jump. Like, don't linger, ship. Some of these jumps, as you can see, every gate has a different distance. There are some short ones. There are some very lengthy ones. I can't remember what the longest one is I've ever had to do. Do you remember yours, Mr. Inferno?
My what? I'm sorry.
Your longest gate run, like where you had to cover like quite a distance.
Oh, you mean like the number of jumps?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No. I mean the AU from one gate to another. What your
Oh.
longest AU was?
In recent time, it was like just under 151.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was in Adioth. It's a really big system.
Yeah. And it's hard. Some people don't understand that travel can be very lengthy in Eve. Like, nothing is just right around the corner. Unless you're in high sec. Then everything feels right around the corner. Which, this is the first time in a very, very long time that I've been in high sec. And I miss 00. I'm a 00, baby. It's where the fun is. It's where the guns
Yes.
are.
What? Yeah, that's true.
We've done high sec wars, don't worry. In the beginning, back in our day. When it was, it was intense. Loved it, but once we took off and then became established and then got recruited into a major alliance and then, life evolved. I know. Fingers crossed, Wax, that this goes correctly. Like, I am super
Better
stoked.
knock on wood.
Done.
There you go.
I believe this is wood. I don't even know. I don't dare to say. But, yeah. But, we're getting there. It's the 70 jumps up all the way north. That's gonna be awesome. But yes, I probably am making people worry, like, oh, there's this person flying through, leaving the link. No, I'm not doing harm or foul. The area I was born, this is not my main character, let that be clear. We did the tutorial and everything, and I didn't want to station spin, so I decided, let's open the map, see the furthest system down. We're going there while talking about our EVE experiences. Why roaming with a Corvette? I'm not roaming. I am literally just on a adventure. So this is not my main character. Welcome, by the way. I am just flying to the lowest point of the map. And Paragon, super excited. Not threatening anybody or anything. Just literally going all the way to the lowest point of the map to then fly 70 back up to the highest point of the map. So I took everybody through the tutorial over the past day and a half. I showed them, we talked about Eve, mining, we talked about contracts, we talked about our biggest sad loss, our biggest wins. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I promise you guys, I am not a threat. I am just having fun. Leaving the link for anybody wants to, come say hi or to just show that I am absolutely not a threat. I am literally just going down there, turning around, going all the way back up. Hopefully all in one stream, but probably not, because from the lowest point to the highest is 70 jumps. But we're going to see. I am causing 0-0 panic mode because anybody in 0-0 knows if you see a neutral, you dock up, you find out, you report it, and all of that. So I'm giving some people like anxiety attacks. Like, I promise you, I'm in a Corvette. I am not a threat unless you need me to come mine one rock at a time for you guys. I am no threat. This is a brand new character that I made with our followers, and we did the tutorial, we had fun, and I didn't want to station spin. So I figured, hey, look, it's the map. Let's go down to the lowest point of Eve. And then we'll go to the highest, and then we'll pick if we're going east or west. Nobody knows. And then maybe one day we will do one big circle. Let's start at the top, see if we can make it all the way around. Who knows? But again, this is not my main character. So this is just the character we made together during the tutorial. Did the tutorial together. And I didn't want to station spin, so I figured I would come. Oh, that's a person that might get mad. To just be like, hey, let's go see how far we make it. It's something else to do. It's something different. Haven't made anybody scared in 0-0 in quite a while, and to do it in a Corvette, pretty cool. But I really appreciate you stopping by One Trick Pony. It's always nice to see that somebody asks questions first and shoots later. Don't shoot me on the way back up though. I'm trying to make 70 jumps, and that's only possible if I don't die. Mr. Inferno.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you loved the building.
If I love the building?
It was a joke. Like Elvis. Mr.
Oh,
Inferno
left
has-
the building. Oh, yeah. I'm down.
He caught on. So yeah, we're 7 jumps away. Thank you,
Yeah,
One
I
Trick
think-
Pony. Make sure that,
I think
you
you're
they
gonna
know.
make it.
I'm just in a Corvette. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you stopping by. So we're 6 jumps out now. I believe it was 45 or 44.6. I can't remember. We'll check in a minute. Let's see. We should be able to see it in asset. So 42. So it was actually 48 jumps away. So let's see if we're going to make it. Those last 6 jumps. Wouldn't it be a bitch if we die right at the end?
Well, positive thoughts. You're the positive one.
Positive thoughts only, people. Positive thoughts only. So far, you guys are very kind. I'm just passing through. I am no harm. My Corvette ain't gonna do nothing. Unless you need me to mine one rock. I could probably, fit one in my cargo hold. All right, 5 more jumps. 48 jumps total. Are we gonna do this? Yes, we are. But then we have to make 70 jumps back all the way to the top. So this should be fun. So we're just in a Corvette. We made this character that we did the tutorial with everybody, show you how to make your own character, do the missions and all of that. And station spinning is fun, but it's way more fun having the random thought of like, let me just pick the lowest point on the map and let's go. While we talk about mining and contracting and your biggest loss in Eve, your saddest moments in Eve. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I did!
That's a miracle. That is a miracle.
Oh, that should have not happened. I think Mr. Inferno is just sitting there like, oh my god, how?
Yeah, it's such a miracle.
5 more. 5 more. Come on, people. 4 more jumps. 4 more jumps. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on. 3 more. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Alright. 3 more. Are we gonna make it? What do we think? Are we gonna make it?
I'm starting to lean that you will.
I think 1 jump out.
Oh, don't
Wax,
say that.
1 trick pony, what do you guys think? I'm hoping, of course, to make it. We have 3 more jumps to go. Are we gonna make it? Or are we just gonna like at the last second? Just quit. And then when we get there, we still have 70 jumps all the way back to the top of the map.
Yeah.
Or at least as far as we can get. Without dying. So, what do we think? Are we gonna make it? I know I'm gonna... It's one of the, like, I can now imagine people already setting in their, warps and stuff, like, station up! I promise you people, I am no threat. Absolutely not. I am just here. I promise you. I'm just traveling here, traveling back, so you will see me one more time. I'm sorry if you docked up for my little Corvette, but I am no harm. I am just here. I wonder how many people promote their streams in Twitch. It's literally so you guys know I'm not a threat. I am not going to come for you, and I will not. This is getting very nerve-wracking.
Yeah. That's why I'm not even talking, honestly. I'm just watching and like, oh my god.
Yeah, and I have to make 1 more. All right, 1 more. Come on. I did it! I'm here.
No kidding.
The Asterus, we can't dock any of this, right?
No, you can't. You don't have the. You're not on the ACL.
Okay. So, we're all the way at the bottom. And now 88 jumps is where we're going. Alright, so I at least want to get to somewhere less dangerous. So we just made 48 jumps all the way to the lowest point of the Eve map from where I was born. And now we have to make 124 jumps, which will not happen today probably. We're going to try. But I might not make it. I really don't want to have to come back again. I am going to hang out over there. I hope that the people that reside here do not kill me. I am just parking for a few seconds. I promise you I am no threat. I'm just parking here for a second, just hanging out at your sun. Oh, that's really pretty. And that's it. I will be out of your hair in a moment. I'm going to take a quick break while you guys enjoy this holy bananas beautiful star. Let's hope that when I come back in a second that there is still a ship. And then we're going to start trying to make those 124 jumps. We'll be right back. But the first 48 are in the pocket. We made it all the way to the lowest point of 00 on the Eve map in a Corvette. Yeah. So we will
awesome.
be right back. I'm going to go throw up real quick.
Wow.
go. All right, guys, we're gonna see how many jumps we can make it this stream to our end goal. Getting up there. We're gonna see if we're gonna make it. All right, game of camera. All right, we have now 124 jumps to go. So let's get going. So we made it 48 jumps to the lowest point of the map from where I was born for this character that I made just to go with everybody through the tutorial and everything. Obviously, I am not a new player anymore. This is not my main character. This one is the one I made just for that purpose. Let's see how far we can go. I'm going to leave the link everywhere so that way people can see I'm not a threat. Please do not get scared. I am not a threat. I am just passing through 48 jumps down here, and now it's 124 up to the furthest top point of the map. So let's see how far we can make it. Super excited. One Trick Pony, thank you for the safe passage just now. You guys could have just gotten me, but you didn't. So really appreciate you guys' pass through. Let's hope I can make it out too without getting blown up. This is super excited. I am definitely not a threat. I'm just in a Corvette. I'm just going from the point I was born down to the lowest map point, which was 48 jumps, to now go 124 or wherever time takes us on the stream. And see how far we get. But I promise you guys, I am just in a Corvette. I am not a threat. It's awesome. It's fun. I am just passing through. I had a little slight moment of panic. There was a tick right on my shoulder here. That Mr. Inferno quickly pulled out a attack tricks. We live in the wooded area, so I'm like a buffet for those damn things. And every time I feel one, I felt one during the last 5 jumps, and I was like, oh my God, please don't. It is one of those things where we get scared and we just go. And I hope I can bottom Mr. Inferno for a second on the way that he comes out to grab me another refill. I feel like I should have done something stronger at this point. But all bright-eyed deers are born on stream. I feel like I should have adjusted my title to reflect. Oh, that is great. Can I have another drink? Oh, that is great. I should have done that, didn't I? Come here, Mr. Inferno.
I will in a second.
Okay. We'll have a Mr. Inferno reveal for the evening. I really, really appreciate the wonderful people that own this saw for not, devouring me. Because you guys have all the reason to. Something is locking on again. Oh, yep, there I go. I don't think I'm going to make it out. Yep. I cannot get away, I think. Yep. I didn't make it out. Nope. I got ECM. They got a whole... Really? You guys warp scramble the Corvette? Like, really? 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 A Corvette with 2 warp scrambles? Really? I made it out pot naked. I made it out pot naked. There we go. I got my ship got blown up.
You got potted, or no? You got yeah.
Yep, I made it out pot naked. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Mr. Inferno reveal.
A reveal. You see me every day. All right, yeah. Here's our stupid faces together. Yeah.
I made it out pot naked. I made it out pot naked. All right, let's see how far we can get with the pot. We're just gonna keep going. At this point, I'm just invested. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna see how far we can make it in a pod. How far we can make it in a pod. Wherever I die, that's where I die. And just let's see. We got 119 jumps left to go. We got 119 jumps left to go. I don't even know who killed my stuff just now. I'll let Mr. Inferno look that up.
What am I looking up?
Can you see who just killed my ship?
Yes.
I figured.
Yes.
But if it was rats or actual people.
So you will. So instead of using the MWD, if you just initiate warp.
It wouldn't. I was warp scrambled.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
rats do that.
Yeah, somebody brought out the big guns and
What's the character name?
House of Inferno.
What's the character name?
House of Inferno.
Character does not exist. I think you got blown up by rats. You could find out. I think you got blown up by rats. You could find out.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't see it. So if you open up the character sheet, and then I believe it's interactions, you can see how you blew up. I will look you up. Oh, there you are. Ezekiel board. Yeah, I think you got blew up by rats.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I think you got
That's so
But I could be
they
wrong.
put up a bubble. I am warp scrambled again.
Yeah, it looks like you're yeah, maybe. Just just try and get out of the bubble.
I am.
Yeah, there you go. Just slowly but surely, I guess. So the bubble is a maximum of 30 kilometers. So the bubble is a maximum of 30 kilometers. So.
Good lord.
Oh, now you're being.
Yep.
So hey, it's because you can't see people. Click on main on your overview, and now you'll see who's actually got you.
A crow and an onyx.
Yeah.
Crow and an onyx. Am I moving at all, or are we just not?
Yeah,
gonna get
you're
around?
moving, but you're being warp scrambled.
Yeah,
you're moving, but.
I can see it here. I wasn't paying attention. This is so funny. This is like a lot of effort just for me. Again, I appreciate everybody watching me make the 48 jumps down. I'm currently just in the pod and freaking go in and go in and go
I mean, they're gonna
in.
hold you forever.
Yeah.
At this point, you might as well just self-destruct.
No.
Oh, okay.
I said I will take you home. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
This is funny. Join me on there. Join me on there. Well, just trying to make the other 117 jumps. 117 jumps. This person takes too much pride into a pod kill.
Oh yeah. Which,
He feels so accomplished too.
yeah.
Feels so accomplished. Like, Big G, you got a pod, man. I've killed shit bigger than you ever will be. Sit your ass down.
Well, the good news is at least not half your journey is done.
Yeah, shamefully it is. Yeah. That knocked off 60 or so jumps, which sucks. You know, there's always a party pooper in space. In this case, this is the party pooper.
Yeah.
There you go, for everybody to enjoy. The party pooper in space was this fine character that brought out all the big guns for a pot. Like, dude, sit your ass down. I have shoes that are older than you. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I have freaking useless characters that are older than you. Okay. He feels so accomplished. I'm proud of you. Like, all right, board my Corvette. Here you go. And off we go again. Off we go again. Like, yep. I love how he said, I will take you home. I have no home in it yet, so it's okay. But, yep. That's some of the EVE players you will encounter that can't have fun. Simply put. So we're going to continue the journey. No, we made it. The best part is I made it all 48 jumps down. And now we're gonna jump the other way, and let's see how far we get there. Let's see if Branch and stuff people are more welcoming than the people down south. Let's see who is more welcoming. I feel like I'm not gonna make it as far up there as I did 48 jumps down. So we made it all the way. Oh, that wasn't even the furthest point. Damn it. That was the furthest point. Where did I just go? Oh, I think I did make it all the way to the furthest. Yeah. So that's where we went. Right there. We went there. And now we're going all the way into Tunnel. And we're going to go all the way. Oh, sorry. I know there's probably an easier way to move this map around. I believe the furthest one is here. Nope. Yeah, that looks like the furthest one, doesn't it? Fraternity space. What it like, really?
Yep.
Yep, that's the furthest one. 3-Q. So we're gonna make it all the way up north. We're gonna see how far we can go. So we're just going to do it. Let's see how far we make it. Let's see who is more welcoming, the south or the north. Maybe neither. Maybe neither is welcoming, you know. But we're going to find out. Fraternity space. Mr. Inferno, fraternity, how
Yeah.
are they? Are they welcoming people, or I'm going to get
No.
shot the first?
If they can blob you with supers, they will. I mean, of course, they won't waste that. But yeah, no, they are not welcoming.
Not welcoming at all. Okay, cool.
No, they just want to protect the ratting and mining and stuff like that. They will. They're just there to just get you out, and that way they can continue crabbing.
Okay, so would they see my teeny tiny Corvette as a threat?
Well, I mean, any good strategist would say that somebody that's not blue or green or purple, you're an intel leak. So who knows? You could be just a measly scout that's just quickly just burning through and just seeing what's in local and what's in space, for the next person to come through with a hard sino or something like that.
Okay. Makes sense. Yep. I could see that. I could 100% see that. Again, One Trick Pony was awesome enough to get me through and ask questions first, blow up later. And then the hero with 2 warp scrambler. Like, really? Did you need 2 for a pod? I feel like that was kind of like a overkill. But then again, I have shoes older than his character, so can you blame him? Not really.
There you go.
Like, I'm just saying. I love it. I'm a very petty person when it comes to that kind of stuff, as you have just noticed. But we're going to try. We're going to see how far we're going to make it. We have 25 minutes left still on this stream. Let's take an adventure, see how far we get. And then from there, I might have to lock off in their space, which, dun dun dun. And then on Friday's stream, we just continue and we're going to go to the next system, which I have to pick that fairly quick. So while I'm going to autopilot for a little bit because we're going to be in high sec anyway. So let's look at the map. So we're going all the way to Tennel, all the way up here. And we're going to this spot. That's the furthest 3-Q. That's fraternity space. Mr. Inferno said, not too friendly. I used to live here, French. Such a great place to be. And where did we live here? I was trying to find ours, but apparently I need to wear my glasses while sitting here.
Wow.
God bless. Not only am I zooming in the map, but I'm also zooming in. Anyway, back to story time. Okay, so once we get to Frat, 3Q, we need to find the furthest point here, which from there, 36, 41. Nope, it's even more so. It's lower. It would be the outer ring is the next one. Right there. Outer ring, sovereignty by ore, A2. Do I have that correct there? Can I get a Mr. Inferno double check on that?
Yeah, that looks to be about right.
I think that's the furthest one on the map going there. Because Fountain Well, no, it's Fountain, actually.
Ooh, initiative. Okay.
Fountain here, F-Tech 8B, or 8, whatever it says. But that seems to be the furthest point on the map at the halfway point there. See?
Yeah. Yep.
So
You're right.
that will be our next system. And like I said on my last stream, I always have this on my desk. Pen, post-it note. The most hated item here. Okay, so we're going to write that down. We're going to F-Tech, what is that, an 8 or a B? It looks like an 8.
What? Yeah. Hover over it again. Well, I mean, just right-click Show Info, and then it'll get bigger for you.
There we go. All right, F-Tech 8 PJ. And it is in Fountain. Okay, cool. So, that's cool. So that's will be our next one. So we just made it all the way down here to Dracaris space CD, I believe.
Yeah, DC. Yeah.
I hope I made it to the correct one. Yeah. CDYA. I was trying to find my kill mail. Let me pull that up real quick. Let's find it. Why does C-Killboard have so much spam? Good Lord. Oh, I can't even find me.
Yeah. I think this is your first. I don't understand why it didn't show up.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think you're in the database fully for Eve yet. That's why.
Okay. So we went to the DYA tag G, 48 jumps, and made it all the way. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. It is.
It helps if you activate autopilot.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I thought I did it the first time. Apparently not. I was just hanging out. Okay, and we made it from our home station in Shaven. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. And so I got killed, of course, on the way back. So we're doing Shaven to F-Tech 88PJ, the highest point. And then, nope, sorry, I'm full of it. We're going to 3-Tech kill. I was reading my damn post-it note that didn't add up. So we're gonna write this down properly, or don't mind me leaning like this for a minute. So we went from Shaven to CDYA tag G, 48 jumps. We didn't make it back in one piece, shamefully, because there's a party pooper in the house. And then we're going from Shaven to hopefully, I say hopefully, 3-Q YVE, and that was 88 jumps total. And then hopefully we're going to make it from there to FTech 88PJ. And that's located in Fountain. And we're gonna see from what angle we will get there. This is gonna get good. We're gonna see from what angle we're going to that system. And then I still have some time in high sec, so let's look. Oh, that was the market, not the map. Can't read apparently either. Okay, so once we get to Fountain, okay, so we're going to the furthest map on Fountain. Yeah, so that's where we're going, okay, once we get there. And then we have to go to the furthest piece over here. Oh. That just came from a different screen. My apologies. Okay, so now we're going to go to this side, which is based on the map. That looks like the furthest point. Yeah. Am I doing that correctly?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So that would be Fanatic Legion. What can you tell us about them?
Fanatic, you're talking about... yeah, Fanatic Legion, you're talking about on the west, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Fanatic Legion is also Winterco.
Okay. So we're
Because
gonna
Fountain...
go.
What?
Yeah, because that's our furthest point according to the map.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't wanna... Now, I know
Fanatic
there's
Legion.
some...
You're talking about drones. Drone lands. That's kind of a free-for-all. I'm sorry, that's not Winterco. That's an independent alliance that's, inhabiting the drone lands after Pandemic Horde.
Oh, okay. Then I'm coming to visit you guys at some point in 0DD Tech MH.
Okay.
And that's Goons. That is the bottom corner here. And from there, we're going to decline to this system right here, Solaris Shotinum.
Oh, Slice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Slice.
And that is UJY.
Mm-hmm.
UJY Tech HE. Look at that. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so that would be top to bottom, or bottom to top, left to right. And then bottom corner to top corner. And then from there, I would have to go to Cobalt Edge with a little stop in the Jove Empire. Isn't there some landmarks there?
Well, Jove you can't get to.
Ah.
Yeah, that's locked.
I thought they opened it, but no. So all this is locked?
Those two regions at the top, yeah, the ones that they have no connections to any other regions, correct. You
Okay.
can't physically get to them.
That's a
yeah,
shame.
anything that's Jove. That's
Okay.
all
So it's
CCP
just taken up.
control or vendors.
Okay. So I know there is some memorial stuff and that kind of stuff that we also visit during the streams. Like, I'm excited. And I will definitely lay out a map. But for now, we have our destinations for a while. So we're gonna see how far we can make it. Okay, so autopilot is like the worst thing ever. So we got our map laid out with 71 jumps in. We're going to see how far we make it, but we made it from Shaven to CDYA, and that was 48 jumps, and I died 5 jumps back into. And then now we're going from Shaven to 3 Tech QYVE, and that's 88 jumps total. So let's see how far we make it. We might not make it during this stream. That's the downside. But we will continue, of course, then on Friday at 7 p.m. EST. And of course, don't forget, this channel is being used for 2 things. It's not House of Inferno is both of us. Mr. Inferno streams in the morning, and I stream in the evening, and he comes keeps me company with all his wisdom. So definitely, if you have a chance, come hang out, come tell me your stories while we cross the stars together. I am now invested to just start making our way, go explore Eve in a whole new way. Let's see who is friendly. So down south, we are friendly on the way back, or on the way down, not on the way back. Minus 1 trick pony. So let's see how it's up north. Let's see if you're nicer. Do I fully expect to be blown up every time I come through? Absolutely. I am a Corvette. It's like screaming, oh my God, spy. But that's okay. That's half the fun. And then he's an Eve shirt of the person's choice. Just a t-shirt.
Okay.
You know. They can pick one off the Eve online store. Have you guys ever shopped there? I do. A lot. Probably too much. They probably love me. They're like, oh, she's logging in. Oh, God, it's Mystic. We're going to get things. I swear that's how CCP or
What?
FC sits.
Yeah.
They see my name and they're like, yeah, she about to order.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely pay
Maybe.
for some careers when shopping there. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, we'll give away an Eve shirt at 500 followers. I think that's a great idea because, you know, he kind of did fail you guys. And you can just get to pick a shirt that's in the Eve store. We'll pay for it. We'll pay for the shipping to wherever you may live. It's worldwide. As long as Eve Online ships and you feel comfortable sharing your address with us, we will happily gift you a Eve shirt. So bring all your friends. We're going to do it at 500 followers. It's going to be fantastic. I was like, what are the lights doing? It got me so distracted for a second. I always worry about you guys getting distracted of the beautiful lights behind me, and I just totally got distracted by the beautiful lights behind me. But yeah, we're gonna give that away. I feel like that's a good gift away. I feel like that you know, you could do that to make up for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I think that would make us feel better. Yeah, that would definitely make us feel better. So you will have to do that. That's my good friend, how you get a gift away from Mr. Inferno.
Yeah,
Just future-
I believe you're right.
Future reference for you all. He does give, and we have done it in the past when Mr. Inferno was under his own stream. He gave away some cool stuff, so I was disappointed to see that we didn't have one here. So we're gonna give some cool stuff away. And plus, he does do a couple of surprise giveaways here and there. So, you know, you definitely want to tune in once in a while during the morning stream. Because he does love to do that kind of stuff. We love giving back to our community. We really appreciate everybody's support. We really appreciate the motivational words. We appreciate you guys showing up day in, day out. We love it. Oh, he's also when you're in trouble. I love saying. I forget that, you know, they now have everything differently set up. Like this. I love how there's a pot saver. Is this the Eve layout, or is this the Mr. Inferno layout?
Give me a second. I'm stuck in a ad. Oh, wait, never mind.
So not only...
What are we talking about?
The loadout here.
The overview?
Overview on my screen. That is massive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, yes, that is one that has been downloaded.
Okay. Really like it. You guys did a good job. You guys definitely did. Guess we're getting somewhere here. So we're, how many jumps in? We're still 63 away. We are definitely not going to make it tonight. That's okay,
No,
though.
I don't think so.
So I'm going to make this jump. The next stop, I will start docking up, and then we will do it again on Friday. This is so exciting. Again, we made it down all the way to the furthest point. That was super exciting. Made it down, didn't make it back up. But we went from Shavin to ZDYA. And that was 48 jumps. And then we came back up, made it 5 jumps in, and got killed by some heroic that was like, oh, I need 2 wart scramblers for the pod. And let me then kill her and then tell her, I'm gonna send you home. Dude, I got shoes older than your character. Go sit your ass down. But glad you got a pod kill out of it. You're gonna be like the hero of your alliance. What would they do without you? And then now we're going to 3-tag Q. It's 88 jumps total. We're not going to make them all today. We will make them on Friday. And then from there, we're going to F-Tech 88. And from there, we will try to make them across the map to RT 64 Taxi. And then we're going to go to 0 DD Tech 8. MH, and then for UJY, and then we literally seen most of the corners of the Eve map, and we're all gonna do it in a Corvette. There is no other ships that we'll do this with. It's gonna be all the Corvette. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna all be in that. I know it will probably get me blown up, and if we get blown up along the way, guess what? We'll start over until we get there. Let's see how far we can make it. I'm not going to do it with my main character, just because just not happening. That's why we have this one that we made together on Monday. Gave it a name, got it dressed, got it fitted, and ready to go. We did the tutorial together. I hope you enjoyed that part. And now we're just going to go, you know what, on a crazy adventure. We're going to go see the highest northern point versus the lowest southern point, and the east and the west, the furthest. And then the top right corner to the bottom left corner and the bottom right corner to the top left corner. And then hopefully at that point, I have driven Mr. Inverno so crazy that he'll be like, fine, we're going to go visit some landmarks together and show people all the things that are there. And then we're going to see how close we can get to Joe. Just out of curiosity. See if it looks differently around the area versus anywhere else. But
Okay.
for now, this was it. Thank that follow button at 500. Sure to a winner. The one that they get to pick, as long as CCP ships it to your country or your house or your hut, we will pay for it. And see you all Friday night at 7 p.m. EST. Until then, much love. Mystic out.
All right, you know me. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. See you tomorrow morning.
Bye, everybody.
You there?